Right then, let's get this show on the road. Where are we going? I forgot where we're going now. It's one of those nights again. Katowice in Stokes. Right. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to one of the TSG mods subscribers on the YouTube, Adrian the Beeves Chance. Yeah, as you shout out. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get on the road. I'm flying solo again this evening because Senor Cabbage, who's normally convoying with me, his internet is still not been fixed, so he's not a happy bunny, shall we say. He's been off now for nearly a week. I would be a bit peeved off myself, but I'm one of the lucky ones. My internet is working perfect, which is good for me and bad for him. What else really you can say? There's not many people on where I am now. Oh, red light, red light, red light. Whoa, 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 stop, stop. Keep forgetting I've done that with the brakes. I'll have to put it back up again. I'll try and remember a bit more. Let's hope we don't run into any problems on the way to where we're going now. It's quite a long journey. And this will probably be part 1, and I will continue with part 2 tomorrow, because it's 1500 kilometers, I believe. Yep, 1500 kilometers. And as it's rather late in the evening and I'm recording this, now it's 12:30 or 12:30 midnight GMT. Try and stay within the speed limits. I love this game. It seems a bit weird now travelling all the way over on my own. It's even weirder than I'm actually talking to myself. I'm not on B roads already. I was hoping to get at least a couple of miles, a couple of kilometres under my belt on the motorways rather than have to come off on the B roads, but take the scenic route then, by the looks of it. And to everybody who's watching, no, I do not use track IR, I just use a mouse. And D-pad on my Logitech steering wheel for some of the views. The D-pad right shows that view, forward is that one, left is that one, and down shows all the way to the right. I would love track IR, but I just cannot really justify the money spending on it at the moment. I'm trying to use as much of the funds from donations that we raise to record and buy as many games as possible for the subscribers we currently have. The more varied the game, obviously, the more enjoyment it is for them. So just plod along. Oh, rumble strip. And if you're wondering why there's hardly any sound from the truck's engine, I've had to lower the volume down of the truck's engine, because if I have it set too loud, you cannot hear me when I'm talking. So for now I've had to reduce it down a fair amount. Set the cruise control 83 kilometers an hour. It's probably a bit fast for this road, but I'm the only one that's on it at the moment. Actually, I remember that time. I'd break a bit earlier. Getting better. Well, I hope the beeves you enjoy this video. Yeah, that's 2 shouts out now. Why, I don't know why your nickname is the Beeves, but that's what you asked me to shout out, so... Oh, bit of lag. Oh, slowed up. There we go. I'll probably do around 700 kilometers on this part 1. Find somewhere to park up. And end the video there for this evening, and then continue with part 2 and tomorrow. And hopefully then Senor Cabbage will be back online within the next day or 2. Once his internet provider fixes the problem, actually figure out what's wrong with the internet for a start, because they can't seem to find the problem. I think I'm coming down with a cold, so if I sound a bit bunged up, it's not the microphone's fault or the video's fault, it's actually I'm coming down with a cold, I think. I keep checking my mirrors, see if I can find my convoy partner, but obviously I haven't got one this trip. Anybody's always welcome to join me on any trips that I do. You'll be shown in the video as well. You'll be in the credits. Headlights on. Back to side lights for my angel eyes. Up the hill. That's a nice view. What's down there? Anything pretty down there? Oh, just a barn. Yeah, just a barn. There are some amazing views and in parts of the map on looking down valleys and obviously if you do want to join me on a convoy, send me a message via either the usual suspects, the blog, the Facebook page, YouTube itself. Leave a comment in one of the videos saying you want to join, or you'd have to supply a name saying who you are in game, the name you actually use for the multiplayer game, you know, not your real name. Down the gear. And yes, we do have a MyVTC registered domain name for the Dover Line VTC that our forums runs. It hasn't been used yet or implemented properly yet because I just wanted to register it to make sure that nobody else used it, that's all. I haven't advertised the fact that we've got it. Left turn, Clyde. Is anybody around here now? Nope, I'm all on my own, son. There we go. Lovely jubbly, as Del Boy would say. As I said in one of the discussions on the, I think it's a Steam page that we got, that we are going to start doing, or trying to do, live game feeds. Once we can get the Twitch actually working properly with the computer, got it working with the Xbox One currently, so I've been streaming the Far Cry 4 videos. And sorry for the regulars that I've been watching them every day. I didn't do one today because I had some other stuff to get on with before. By the time I came back, it was 9 PM, and the regulars wouldn't have been around then at 7 o'clock when I normally stream the live feeds. But there will continuation today, the 16th, 7 PM UK time, GMT. There will be another live stream for at least an hour and a half of the Far Cry 4 videos. For those of you who actually enjoy watching them, it's a good game. Right, how far have we gone? Are we on 200 kilometers? Is that all? Doesn't seem right. Oh, look at that one. Oh, choo-choos. I wonder if Thomas Tank Engine's in there somewhere. But I love this new hazy effect in the distance. Like you get, you know, when you get heat rising from a distance and it looks hazy. It looks really good. They are making improvements to this game all the time. And considering the game is 2 years old now, they're still supporting it, which is, apart from the MMOs and things like that, it's virtually unheard of as far as I know. Oh, Ecky Thump. I almost swore then. I don't want to do that for our younger viewers, because I know a fair few children watch these videos. I don't want to upset the parents by using obscene language. That's pretty. Nice little valley. Oh, look at that. It's a good job there's no AI traffic in this, isn't it? Because I'm weaving all over the road. Another tunnel? Horns. Anybody else around? Nope. Oh, so again for not paying attention. I didn't crash. Straight on here. Don't need fuel yet, got plenty of that. Learned my lesson from one of the videos. I almost ran out of fuel. Or was it did I record? I can't remember if that was a video or not. If I recorded that or if it was just for fun. Anyway, if I didn't record it or whatever, I only had enough fuel for about 10 more miles when I got to the fuel station to fill up. It's the most fuel I've ever had to put in the gaming truck in one go. It cost me an arm and a leg. I think it might... No, it wasn't that one. I was just getting confused with the video. I've done quite a few videos now. I'm getting a bit confused between them now. It seems too quiet with this. With no engine noise really. I normally have Senor Cabbage rabbiting in my ear all the way, so it's not too bad, but because there's nobody else talking to me or anything like that now, it seems a bit too quiet. Oh, there's players. Hey. They're going the other way. They must be along. It must be on the other motorway I just passed over then. And the reason I'm going to be doing it in 2 parts is for the simple reason is that because I record and full-size videos, gives a slightly better quality. They take up a lot of space. The average video that I record is around about 120 gigabyte, and it takes me a good few hours to render it and rip it and edit it, and then of course uploading it then takes a fair bit of time as well, because obviously the average file size they upload is around anywhere between 6 and 10 gigabyte for a video that lasts about an hour, anywhere between half an hour to an hour. Anything between 6 and 10 gigabyte for between half an hour to an hour. Good birdies up there. It's not going to rain again, is it? I hope not. I like to actually play the game without it raining. And believe it or not, my slider is virtually all the way down for the rain probability. But every time I seem to play the game, it seems to rain. Even in a single player. I was playing the single player just before I started recording this video for just a quick run for half an hour. And within 5 minutes of getting and logging into the game and driving, it started raining. I need some music to listen to. But of course, if I play music then I get copyright notices on YouTube then. That's another reason why I stopped using the in-game radio player. Because every time I get up with about 10 or 15 copyright notices then on my for one video. Start concentrating a bit more because I'm starting to waffle on now. I'll get them for speed and better slow down, just 80 kilometers along here. The national speed limit again. This goes down to 1, nothing coming, so I'm going to be here now. Continue the cruise control. The rain clouds are coming. Look, I did say, look, it's going to start raining any minute. See, getting blacker every second. Look. How much? I've done about 400. And there's the rain. You can see it in the distance there. Look. Let's get in this lane now because we're going straight on. Yep. You can see it up there, further up there. Look. I know it. Every time. Here he comes, here he comes. Lights on. Wipers on. Stay in this lane now because there's another junction B. It probably splits off again. There's nothing behind me, so yeah, I was right. Yeah, see, I told you, didn't I? Every time I play the game, it rains. Slow down because it's 80 kilometers an hour through the tunnel. And I've already been done for speeding once, and I'm going to get done for speeding again. Turn off now, we're actually out of the rain. This one won't split off because then I recognise the type of junction it is. Let's get it back on the cruise control. I think this one might split off. Oh, it doesn't. There we go. Oof. There's a radar check up here somewhere, and according to those signs, I think it was, anyway. That's what it looked like anyway. Uzi. That's a weird name. Couldn't even. I'd not even gonna. Not even attempt to pronounce that one. I got got done for speeding again. Never mind. I got a few quid, don't I think. Yeah, I got 45 million. I can afford it. Just don't like getting them. If anybody out who's watching us can recommend any of the software for live streaming, that would be helpful. I have been trying a couple, but some of them have picture and no sound, some have sound and no picture, and some are laggy as hell, even though I'm on a 40 megabyte fibre optic broadband connection. Hence my ping is only around about 17-18 milliseconds. Okay, this lane now because it splits things down to single lane, slow down. Doing 81 kilometers an hour, which is the speed limit is 80. Lovely jubbly. I think I passed a 50 kilometer sign back by there, but as I didn't get done for speeding, I'm not going to say anything to the police. Another motorway coming up. I did hear a rumour that apparently the ETS2 multiplayer mod is meant to, if it rains for one person, it's meant to rain for everybody in that area. But I know that's not true, because one of the videos that has been uploaded already of mine, Senor Cabbage hasn't uploaded his yet, but he had rain on the same trip and I had clear blue skies. So I don't know how it works out, but obviously something went wrong with either the mod or something, but oh, another hey, get out the rain for 5 minutes. Plod along in a tunnel. I know a few people have complained about the multiplayer mod having no AI traffic as well. It doesn't seem real enough without it, so to speak, but to be honest, normally I don't miss it. Because normally I have a convoy partner with me anyway, somebody to talk to and watch or whatever, but I can understand the reasons behind not wanting the AI vehicles in it, because it caused too much lag and problems with the coding and other stuff. It's the same with mods. I know a lot of people want mods and everything put in it, but I don't. I'm quite happy with the standard tracks, standard trailers, standard map. And I was glad that there's actually a multiplayer version of Euro Truck Simulator 2 for us to play on. It can get a bit laggy in towns when there's a lot of players there, but it's not too bad. My computer isn't the best in the world, don't get me wrong, but It knocked my frame rate down a little bit. And it's actually clearing up now. Hey, that was a nice short, sharp shower. What's down there? Oh, nice long view. Oh, it's just a field. Where's this big bridge? There's a river down there. Yeah, there's a nice pretty river down there. Can't see much that side, but so there's a few people have asked me, why do I always use a left-hand drive truck being from the UK? I just prefer left-hand drive trucks for some reason. I spend most of the time on the mainland continent anyway, European continent anyway, so a left-hand drive truck is, for me, makes more sense. I normally start the game off, my main depot is normally in Dover or London, because the Volvo dealer, but I love that, look at that haze with that factory over there on the left. As you get closer, it starts clearing up, and we will also be giving away a key for the Euro Truck Simulator 2 and for the DLC going east soon in one of the upcoming videos. It'll be first come, first served. The first person to email me the correct answer to a couple of questions that I will be asking will win the codes, and their name will be announced in one of the videos, as well as receiving the confirmation via email reply back from me. That'll be in the next day or two. Will be before Christmas. I know Christmas is 10 days away, but it will be before Christmas. And you can either use it, these keys will be for either for the standalone download version or for the Steam version, or you can use both keys for the same thing. We might even do a special on Steam where you can get Euro Truck Simulator 2, Scania Truck Driver, Truck and Trailers, Going East, and all the skin packs that SCF have released so far. We might do a competition to actually obtain a license for that, but that will be Steam only. Also, it depends how many people actually going to enter actually use only Steam, or if they prefer to use a Windows-based version of the game. I currently run both. I got a different version for the SCS beta builds, and obviously the Steam version, and for online multiplayer. Right, how far have we gone? We've gone 600 and something kilometers, so about another 100 or so now. We'll park up and then continuation and on tomorrow then. There's another driver. You probably couldn't hear my horns, but he's too far away, but you never know. Who is he? So we can give him a shout out. The Lucas 1604 and Tommy Alex. And I'm 336 is on there as well. And there's another truck. We came to a busy part. Middle lane now, because we're not coming off Bure now. And the next big service is a parking area where I'll pull in, have a little rest, and then we'll continuation tomorrow. But obviously, hopefully then the video will be up then on Wednesday or Thursday of this week. Obviously being more early hours now, Tuesday morning. I come off the next junction and by the looks of it. Yep. Should be somewhere along here to park up somewhere soon, hopefully. No showing on the map yet. Let's get in the middle lane, 'cause we're not coming off the next junction now, so... let's keep going. I'm not going to park on the hard shoulder to end the video. Now for those of you people that keep asking what the specs of the computers I'm currently using now, I will put them in the description. I have put it in several times in other videos. But it's a Q6600 2.4 quad core CPU with 3 gig of DDR2 800 MHz RAM, an NVIDIA 5600 1GB graphics card, and a C-Box 22-inch LCD monitor. A Turtle Beach headset that I currently use to speak on now. Typical now, looking for somewhere to park up. There's nowhere to park up. Ah, there we are. That's going to be a small one though, I think. I don't like the small garages. I don't know why. I prefer the bigger the better. The prefabs for the services, rest areas, break areas, whatever you want to call them, from whatever location in the world you are. Just get in the outside lane, or the inside lane, I should say. Nice river. Oh, could be a big one. Is it a big one? Yes, I think it is. Yes, it is. It's a big garage. Big services. Shall I fuel up while I'm in here? I might as well. Might as well have got half a tank, but might as well fill up while I'm here, what I remember. Glug, glug, glug. €585. I'll stop here now. Tag lift is up. There's the registration number of my truck. T56 mods. That's the closest I can get to TSG mods. Doesn't look too bad. Shut it down, save a bit of diesel. Right, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.